This is the first in a series that supports foundational reforms to restore macroeconomic stability, mitigate the impacts on the poor and vulnerable, and support an inclusive private sector-led recovery by the World Bank. The loan is provided under the Country Partnership Framework and aims to help restore economic and financial sector stability and build a strong foundation for a resilient and inclusive recovery for Sri Lanka. The first tranche of the Reset DPO for $250 million was released in June of 2023 upon the completion of 7 reform prior actions across 3 pillars: economic governance, growth and competitiveness, and protecting the poor and vulnerable. The World Bank said that the second tranche was released after assessing that the government continues to make satisfactory progress in carrying out the broader reform program, ensuring that the macroeconomic policy framework remains adequate, and that the Banking Special Provisions Act aimed at strengthening deposit insurance and problem bank resolution framework has been enacted. On the release of the second tranche, World Bank Country Director for Maldives, Nepal and Sri Lanka, Faris H. Haddad Zervos, said that the reforms are critical not only to stabilize the economy, but also to support private sector growth. He further said that the program supports the government in bringing the economy back to full recovery while boosting competitiveness and the growth potential of the private sector. Meanwhile, the Finance Ministry in a statement said that in December 2023, Sri Lanka received a second tranche of $337 million from the International Monetary Fund, $200 million from the Asian Development Bank for various programs, and $250 million from the World Bank, totaling $787 million, which is aimed at strengthening budget support and enhancing the country's external buffers. The ministry said that these notable inflows of foreign exchange to the government will reinforce external buffers of the country, and gross official reserves are expected to surpass over $4 billion by the end of 2023, exceeding the predicted amounts. The ministry said that the incoming foreign financing support by international financial institutions is a sign of the satisfactory progress made by the country on the implementation of the economic reform agenda.